Hello, girl. It's been a while. How you been? I've been alright, thanks. This way. Nope, that way. I don't like where the camera's not getting me. What do we do about that? No, over here. That's a little better. Not sure how that. Oh, I know why. Do it. And. All right. Hello. And Dragon Randy, welcome of the Fluharty, comma. This microphone arm sucks so bad. Alright, don't touch it. Don't even look at it. I can't see it if it doesn't move. What? That doesn't make any sense. How do I sit? I had to touch it. I had to touch it. Maybe that way's better? No, I don't think so. Ever since I moved my mic for this new setup, I've had nothing but problems keeping this microphone arm standing. Up, erect, straight, hard, throbbing, pulsating. Here we are! Hello, and welcome to The Legend of Dragoon. It was released in the year 2000, at least in North America, as a Japanese-style role-playing game. This is my first time playing through it, and apparently we're just going to get going with the fighting right off the bat. My name is Randy Fluharty. I'm going to keep playing it. I don't remember what happened last time, so there's that for you. Last time we did get a hang of Gust of Wind Dance, though. That was fun. Let's see if we can do it today. That's a good start. One. All right, it's this thing. Crap. Well, I don't think I'm going to be able to... Yeah, that's fine. I don't necessarily care about the 1000 XP this thing gives me. Don't care at all. The game's a little hot. Tim's here. How's it going, Tim? It's been a minute. I've missed you. I've missed you so much. Maddie was asking me like, hey, what's wrong? I was like, I missed him. This isn't right. This is the wrong way. We go this way. I think. I don't remember where we're going. People that have a much deeper familiarity with this game need to come in here. I really don't want to keep fighting this thing. Miss. Miss! Yes. Miss. Got a high chance to run away. Oh yeah, this is the second, possibly it was definitely like the fourth time I fought it. This is the second time I fought it today. And it is... Darn it. I knew talking was going to mess me up. This is like the... This is the second battle. 2 of 2. Have we encountered this thing. That's what I did. I decided to disappear. It's the conscious choice to ruin your day. I apologize. Do I really have to go back through the gravity thing? That would be crazy. But I don't know how to get back otherwise. 9 out of 10 game, Signalis. It's on the list. Every game is on the list. I played about 5 minutes of Signalis. I'm like, yep, when I have more time, I'm going to eat this up. And then that was like 2 years ago. Yeah, because what did we do? We now know the princess is not good. But I guess we kind of knew that anyway. But we got to head back to the princess, which means we have to walk back through this place, which sucks. That's crazy. Oh, didn't we, someone wanted me to go back to Lohan. That was where we left off last time. Who the heck was that? I want to say Shane mentioned it. Shane, who is not here yet, may not be here. It is freezing in this room. I'm getting sick of, like, climates. Just in general. I don't like them. We invented weather, and we failed. It didn't come out quite how we wanted it, so we should probably just go back to the drawing board. Start over. Make it again. That thing kissed Rose. That's gross. Wow. Apparently I got Gust and Wind Dance, but I don't have anything else anymore. Heck yes. Gust of Wind Dance. That 304 damage. Holy moly. Someone is feeling it today, and his name is Al. Bert. Crash Dance! That was a lot of damage too. Not as much as Al. Bert. Albert, depending on who you ask, has one syllable in the name. Yes, and then we can either go somewhere else or all die. Either one, fine by me. Oh, I'd like to die more and more. We're on our way to an uninhabitable planet. It's what we've all been striving for, and we're on our way. The rock? Is it? Surely there's more than nothing up here. Oh, wait. There we go. Get me on there. I think the backtracking in this game is balls. It's happened quite a few times now. Not a fan. I think that's just the treasure chest. Maybe not. We're also, unless I'm wrong, we stopped Parasite Eve right at a backtracking spot as well. There's a decent amount of backtracking in that game as well. I wonder if that's a trend of older games. I haven't really put too much thought into it. But now that I have that eye, the eye for backtracking, I'm wondering how many old games have it. Smooches. Yeah, doing quite well with Crushed of Wind Dance. I mixed them up. They're combined now. I would do a Crushed Wind Dance. That'd be like it's a combo move. That's in the sequel. Yeah, the crazy thing is that we figured out how to solve backtracking a long time ago. You get to the end, you unlock a shortcut that takes you back to the beginning. It's very easy. We just haven't. A lot of games just didn't learn that lesson, I guess. You don't even need a new room. It's just the same room with an unlocked path that you couldn't get to on the way through, but on the way back, boom. Again, we figured this out a long time ago. There are Super Nintendo games with, I think Final Fantasy even, the early ones had it. So, yeah, just go ahead. Careful now. And especially if the encounter rate thing is true, backtracking is even worse because oftentimes you're backtracking by going south or down, depending on the direction, I guess, and the encounter rate is higher, so backtracking is even more insufferable. Mwah. But not the end of the world. It's a video game. It's not torture. There are people out there that can't eat. I can handle a little backtracking if it means I get to eat. Now, to be clear, my tolerance of backtracking is not in any way conducive to whether or not I eat. Blood-sucking. It's a kiss, but harder. Now I got a hickey. Remember hickeys? People don't do those anymore, do they? They were never good. It's kind of gross. That was like a 90s thing, where it's like, or at least I think it was, because every TV show ever, coming of age television show from the 90s, had a storyline involving a character getting a hickey. Like, oh my god, you're only 14, you got a hickey. A hickey is like, oh boy, how do I describe it? I don't actually know the mechanics. I've never had one. I hope to never get one. I feel like I'm well past hickeys at this point. But it was like a symbol that you're getting physically affectionate with another human being, where they kind of just allowed you, usually on your neck, they would suck really hard and leave like a reddish blood mark. It's a bruise. Yes, okay, that's a good way to phrase it, because that's exactly what a bruise is. I was dumb and said it a really long, convoluted way. Yes, a bruise. Beautiful, Angus. I'm very impressed by how succinctly you described something that I was struggling to do. Well done. But yes, zero pleasure from either party involved in a hickey. But it was kind of a rite of passage for a lot of teenagers, at least when I was growing up, and the TV shows I was watching about teenagers. But I never saw the appeal, personally, and I've never had one, and I hope to never have one. Pretty much in the clear at this point. I don't think anyone can force one upon me, so I can just tell them, no, I don't want one. I'm a grown man. And it's not fun or pleasant. I am a gust of wind dance machine. There's probably a song that involves the lyric dance. Or perhaps it's even in the title of a song, and I can't come up with a singular one right now. Oh, we gotta go through the Barrens too? Good lord. All of this to go back to Lohan for a reason that I'm not even sure why. Because Shane is not here. Shane needs to be here for that. Is YouTube not working? I don't have my phone. It's over there. I can't reach it. Because Shane's a YouTube watcher. I have no idea if YouTube's working right now. Yeah, I mean, it's gross, is what it is. Couldn't you just claim that you have, you just not lie about it? Okay, and you're watching on YouTube, dear? Is it working? Miru says, hey, we'll be into now soon. Go home quick to her, you handsome man. Hates worrying. Lynn says, Dart, I cannot thank you enough. Not Miru or anyone else. But I have to say it. Thank you. Now, Danao is safe. Don't now mention it. Dart says, it's just the beginning. The mayor must be taking action now in response to your courage, Lynn. Miru says, finally, that mayor's taking action. Dart says, thank you for your guidance, Miru. Miru says, what are you talking about? It's not over yet. Dart says, oh, what? Miru says, Dart's journey won't be easy. Miru says, what you guys do is not normal. Monsters like Virage appear, Dragoons, Gigantos. There should be punctuation there, I think. I thought they only existed in fairy tales. I can't explain it, but I think there'll be a lot of things I can help with you with. I was about to say true love only exists in fairy tales, and I missed my moment. And then I saw her face. Mira says, so, why don't we go to Flet's now? We can't procrastinate like this, right? Dart says, it'll continue to be like a traveling three-ring circus. Mira says, alright, I like the circus. Lynn says, I'm going. Wait, Lynn's going? Dart, oh, wait, no, leaving. Going away from here. Dart says, say hello to Kate. Lynn says, please come to our wedding. I'm having it tomorrow if it's possible. Bon voyage. Yeah, no more talking about hickeys. If anyone wants to do me a solid and, oh, no, wait. I think I'm somewhat remembering what Shane said. There's a guy that's selling something in Lohan for next to nothing now. Right this second. Now. And it's apparently important or missable or something. Hey. Nah, poopy. Well, it better be rad if it... if it's not rad, I don't care. You can get it later. Well, we're on our way back now, might as well. Crash dance! We're reaching the point where we're going to have to start using the older editions, right? Because we're going to max out on these higher level ones. Actually, Rose is about due for a new one. She's got to be. So far, she's only had 2. That's embarrassing. It's nothing. Yeah, well, no. Wait, hold on. Dart has a ton of them. Wait, Hardblade? Excuse me? I love the idea of an addition being summon 4 gods. Summon a very specific amount of gods. That's my attack. Dart's got a ways to go. That's a lot. Why does Burning Rush say 99 out of 100? Does that mean I maxed it out? Or 99 out of hyphen? Right, let's try Hardblade. I did say Burning Rush a lot. Probably close to 100 times, yeah. So I think I found some kind of issue with when it was hitching up the other day. It happened again right before I started the stream. And it happened immediately after I plugged in my controller, and I'm not sure why that would be the case, but there's something there and I need to look into it. Because it's still not as smooth as I'd like it, unless I'm just paranoid and this is how it's supposed to look. But I feel like I'm dropping a couple frames here and there. Not... Oh, geez, I forgot that's not die more and more anymore. Any more and more. Crash dance! Boop-a-doop-a-doo. Goobity-doobity-doo. My CRT is turned on. I forgot to turn it off. I was doing some testing earlier. And, yeah, there's that for you. What's this? Nope. Away with you. Boop-a-doop-a-doo. There's a big ice thing. Oh, I've lost it. It's too early to have lost it. It's not the end of the stream. Unless the stream dies or something. Maybe my ability to do Gust of Wind dance predicts the future. Crush dance. Also, a lot of dancing in my party right now. Some kind of noise was just getting picked up in the mic. That's concerning to me. I'm going to assume that was the heater, which means I turned it off, so I guess I'll freeze and my nipples will get, you know. When you get to Lohan, you'll want to find the guy that sold you the bottle. Yep, I remember that guy. I mean, it's herky-jerky at the same spot every time, which makes me think that's just part of the game. Like, right as the camera is settling in for the battle is when it kind of hitches a little bit, but maybe that's just part of the game. Gust of Wind dance, yeah! Did it! I dance with the gust of wind, yeah! I don't remember how, what's his name? Lavitz did it. Barrier station. Is this right? South? South, maybe? I don't know. Yeah, that looks right. Hey, we found it. Lindsay, I'm home. I want to be mean to you as a girl. A mean girl, if you will. It's already freezing in here. Oh. He's gonna talk to me. I don't have to seek him out at all. Street Vendor says, "Hey, you walking over there. Why is the big man here?" Street Vendor says, "Hey, didn't we talk the other day? Come on, I've got great stuff. Why don't you take a look?" He turned around and said, "Suckers," before we even made a deal. Street Vendor says, "Look at this stone. Just the right roundness and size. It's very elegant." Street Vendor says, "A great bargain. How about 100 G?" Bear says, "I cannot believe it." Street Vendor says, "Hey, you, don't touch that." Kuggle says, Rose says, "It's too much of a coincidence." Street Vendor says, step up. This is the much talked about shining miracle stone." Street Vendor says, "Any illness or anxiety disappears instantly when the stone shines. A miracle, a mystery." Street Vendor says, "I'm making a limited offer now for 1,000 G. How about it?" That's not bad. I'm gonna pat Rose on the head, I guess. Good girl. Bear says, "It's business. That's life." Was Rose about to kill that man? Hey, what's up? Can't you give me a discount? Oh, wow. He's standing firm on this one. I'm going to be real with you. This does me no good because I will never... Unless I'm forced into using him at some point, which I guess then it will be helpful. Whatever. I don't know. Not as rad as I was hoping. Decidedly not rad. But it is what it is. We needed it, I guess. Did we? Eh. For the sake of completion. Oh, where's... We haven't talked about Stardust in a long time. There's 2 more in Flats, right? Flats, whatever the heck it's called. I'm turning the heater back on, I'm sorry. If you hear something, let me know, but dang, it's cold in here. North, nope, Tiburoa. Tiburoa. And we move 1 inch and fight. Yeah, I want to say there's 2 left in the castle that I couldn't get. Maybe 1. I don't know. Is there like a Stardust checkpoint?
Yes.
Spartan's here. Man, your ears are ringing, I'm sure. Except we never mentioned you by name, but we did say Stardust. Which summons you, I guess, is... Somewhere you're just like, Randy's looking for me. I must drop what I'm doing. But you're holding a child. Dropping it? I am needed elsewhere. You're a smidge late. Nothing really happened. We talked about hickeys. Oh, dang. Oh, I was very close. That got a lot more complicated than I was expecting. We went back and got the thing from Lohan that you wanted me to get. No, that wasn't you. Was that you? I don't actually know. I want to say it was Shane that said it. Shane's not here, so he missed it. He missed the thing that he wanted. Maybe it was Spartan. I don't know. Maybe it was me. Maybe I came up with it. Is that Flets? Alright, let's no entry and then save it. So there are 3 zeros in that. Playtime is 21:17:53 right now. Does that mean you could play for over 100 hours? Is there enough to do in this game that would allow you to do that? Or I guess in theory you just leave the game running. You don't have to play it at all. Oh. Dart says, that sound, it can't be. Oh, before, yeah. That sucks then. I would just say, I don't even know what you get for Stardust, but if I reached the end of the game and didn't have those, and it would take me for... I guess that's not true. There were games where I hunted stuff down because I was bored, and it was this... When I was a young boy with no friends. Albert says, it seems the ceremony for Princess Emily's coming-of-age celebration has already started. Miro says, we just found out that Princess Emily is a fake. Oh, I'm sorry to hear about the back pain. Did we talk about that? Or was that a coincidence? Because someone else mentioned back pain as well. Shauna says, it doesn't necessarily mean that the moon dagger has already been passed on. Dar says, let's go. Is it lower back pain? I suspect it is. We have to finish the ceremony first. Great. And how many Stardust should I have at this point? Oh man, the x-ray, that's messed up. Yeah, I'm sorry. Sorry you're going through that. That's a bummer. I've had some back pain. Nothing that bad. Nothing that's required medical intervention. But back pain sucks. Sucks real bad. That guy's gonna impale me. Giant Gatekeeper says, bad people coming in without permission. He's gonna impale me in the back, give me some back pain. Alright, so there's 2 more Stardust in here then, because I have 28 right now. Giant Gatekeeper says, just kidding, I excuse you, because today is such a happy day. Dart says, when did it start? I'm Dart, when did it start? Giant Gatekeeper says, a moment ago, but just asking doesn't mean you have an invitation. It's so packed you couldn't fit a penny in. Look. Watch as I try to put a penny in. Giant Gatekeeper says, she suddenly got a lot of hanger-ons. There are so many new faces that I have never seen before, and according to rumor, they used to be bandits. Giant Gatekeeper says, see, bad attitude, right? They cannot call themselves knights, but nobody can say anything because it's Princess Emily. Giant Gatekeeper says, oh, don't tell anybody about this, and I'll let you in. But you just said you couldn't. You just said you couldn't, though. Oh, I'm so sorry that you went through that. That sucks balls. But I'm glad you're feeling better. I'm actually feeling pretty good physically myself. I've been getting back into shape. I actually saw some thumbnails of my face as I was walking upstairs. My wife had it on the TV and I saw some thumbnails of my face. I'm like, wow, I was a puffy boy not too long ago. I'm less puffy now. And that has done wonders for my general state of being. I think there are two in here. I want to say we came to that conclusion. Bandit Knight A says, who the heck are you? They're busy with an important ceremony. Don't even think about bothering them. Bear says, they are not decent knights. They're not even okay knights. They're kind of mediocre. Bad. Bandit Knight A says, can't you see our armor? We are the authentic great knights of Tiberoa. Dart says, is Princess Emily in there? Bandit Knight A says, whoa, you can't go in there. It's not a place for commoners like you, 'cause it's the birthday of our princess. I'll show you, cuz. Bandit Knight A says, do you really think you can get away with making a scene like that? Dart says, it's special today. Bandit Knight B says, are you gonna make an enemy of all of Tiberoa? Albert seems like Albert says, it seems like bluffing is not working. No, we just killed him then. Just kill the men. Shauna says, can you send a message to Princess Lisa? Bandit Knight A says she's not here. And it's the birthday of her own sis. I guess she is keeping herself cooped up in her room. Dart says, I'll be back. Then I'm going to get past you. How many do I have? Maybe I've got 29 and we lucked out. Nope, 28. Okay. Couldn't tell you. Is this stealth? The heck is this? Yep, stealth. Please don't kick me out, just fight me. No, no, God, no. Oh, this is never good. This is terrible already. That guy wasn't even on the screen. Watch in real time as Randy dislikes this game severely. Fortunately, there's a lot of, like, cosmic horror pods. Oh my god! Stardust in the room on your right, but I was told that you cannot get it during the ceremony. Does not seem to be like anything I could grab. Did I get the one next to the save point? I mean, it's in Fletz somewhere because we didn't get everything in Fletz. If we had the appropriate amount of Stardust in when we walked into Fletz, so it's got to be in Fletz somewhere. I remember saying specifically, like, oh, if there are two more, then they're in the castle. Maybe I didn't get the one by the save point then. I cannot let bandit-like guys contaminate Princess Lisa's room. Okay, I'm just gonna walk in. I definitely have not been to this area. Lisa says, I have been waiting for you, everyone. Lisa says, I am ready. Please tell me the truth. Dart says, the Princess Emily attending the ceremony is a fake. A woman who is helping the bandits made the switch a half year ago. That's a long time. Albert says, the star of Princess Lisa has shown the truth. Lisa says, oh, thank God. It is impossible for my sister Emily to have such an attitude. We'll find it. I'm not worried about it. Lisa says, now, where is my true sister, Emily? Albert says, it seems she is confined somewhere in this castle. Lisa says, confined? Somewhere in here? In the castle? Lisa? Emily? Switched bandits? Dart. Hazel says, it was the last words of a dying man. We can trust him. Because dying people cannot lie. Dart says, it all started out at the time of a horseback ride a half-year ago. But taking advantage of the confusion, the mysterious woman switched herself with Princess Emily and took over Tibaroa with the cooperation of bandits. Albert says, it's an amazing plot. I'm very impressed. Rose says, the finale was to be the coming-of-age ceremony when the moon dagger would be passed down. Dart says, Princess Leia. Leia? Leia. What's your name? Lisa. Princess Lisa, we have to find Princess Emily or we cannot stop the ceremony. Shauna says, is it possible to use astrology and I skipped it too fast? Lisa says, let me try. Got some pretty desperate brain fog going on, apparently. Lisa says, That was more of a declarative than it was a It wasn't a question. There was no question mark after the Lisa says, all the stars are refusing to tell their story, ... as if a mist is covering the night sky. Dart says, then we just have to search for every nook and cranny for Stardust. Specifically, Stardust don't care about those sister. Lisa says, let me come with you. When I am with you, you may be able to avoid some trouble. Yeah, that sounds good. I'm gonna lower Vila. There we go. More appropriately framed now. There's more of me to love now. Come on, pop screen. Get where you go. That's good enough. Alright. So, no more trouble. That means no stealth anymore. All done with the stealth. Please, for the love of God. I'd have to go back and look at the history of stealth games, because I feel like it took a long time for them to be good outside of the two that did it well. Who are you? Lisa says, don't worry about these guys, they're with me. Bandit Knight says, oops, Princess Lisa. Bandit Knight says, you're supposed to be sick, Princess Lisa. You must stay and rest in your room, otherwise we'll be yelled at by Princess Emily. Bandit Knight says, hey, take them to the... No. Does it... This sucks. I don't like this. I don't like this one bit. He did it, we did it. Yeah, she's like, oh yeah, don't worry. I'll come with you so I can talk to the guards and get them off your back. Guards are immediately like, no, we have more authority over you. Gosh! I'm sure in the fandom of Legend of Dragoon, this is everyone's favorite part. It does. It's like a punishment. Their hearing is terrible. I just opened a door behind him. But this right here, this part sucks because it's like asynchronous in a way that, like, what am I supposed to do? Boobs. I wish I could comment in a way that makes this less terrible. I can't. It's bad. It's bad. Is that it? Please be it. Alright, good. Man, that was awful. Bandit Knight says, oops, Princess Lisa, are you already feeling better? Lisa says, shall I go in? Bandit Knight says, we cannot. Brett says, why is that? Bandit Knight says, we were told that nobody, not even Princess Lisa, can enter in till the Moondagger is passed on. Well, that's not suspicious at all. Maybe you should do something about that. I don't know. Didn't you say there was a Stardust next to the save point? Maybe I got it already. Save point. Yeah, maybe I got it already. Alright. Or maybe I can't grab it when the ceremony is going on. Everyone's distracted. Was a statue. I got it. Okay, well then we're missing one. It's official. Game's over. Looks like we're missing possibly one, maybe two dragon spirit thingies. Depending on how far that goes over. Tower after the ceremony, and then question mark. Boop, 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 boop. What's up, fellas? There's no work for those of us knights who were here from the start. It feels like something is really wrong. You don't say. I did. Not anything I care about, but I sure as heck got it. The knights assigned as guards for the ceremony are all so vulgar. It must be some kind of conspiracy. Specifically, the vulgarity is the conspiracy. Yes, I agree with you. 100%. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. No, you cannot eat until it's ready. So sorry. It's been not ready for a very long time. Can we go to sleep? Just let the dagger pass, we'll deal with it afterwards. Act fast and course correct is what I like to say. Is my camera slightly over the gameplay? By like 1 pixel? No, it's not. It just looks like it because of the color stuff. No, mic arm. Every time I think I'm done spending money, something else happens. Like, oh, your mic arm is just not going to hold the weight of your microphone anymore. Bandit Knight says, we were told that nobody, not even... No, I already read that. So now we can just leave it. We're all done. What's up, fella? I guess I go back out? Which is cool. That's my favorite. Now we go to the left. Because why not? And now we're up here. Yeah! Hate it. Hate it so much. Why am I over here? What in the world? No! So bad. Just tremendously terrible. Unacceptably so. Shing ding 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 ding, shing ding ding, shing ding 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 ding, shong ding ding, shing ding 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 ding, ding ding ding, ding 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 ding. Yeah, steal their armor. That's a good idea. Run! Bo, 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 bo. So what if I came up here without Princess Lisa? That if I needed Princess Lisa to progress to wherever this is, boy. Bandit Knight says, if you want to talk to Princess Emily, go to the Chamber of the Sun. Bandit Knight says, oh, Princess Lisa, how are you feeling? He says, I feel much better. In fact, I feel like a princess. I have to go into my sister's room. Can I come in? Shauna says, Shauna, get back in your hole. Shauna says, it's far away from the bottom of the tower. Rose says, screams won't be heard down there. Why don't we settle this here? Wow! Rose is kind of cool. Bandit Knight says, darn it! Lisa says, shall we go? If the real sister Emily is in the castle, she must be somewhere in this room. Not sure what gives you that impression other than process of elimination, but there are plenty of places that are guarded off. Maybe she's inside the painting. Lisa says, it is awful. Or it says, somebody looted the place. I don't get that impression at all. There are bottles lying around, I guess. I don't know. Albert says, that makes this room even more suspicious. We might find something here to help us find the princess. Emily. Kongol, go outside. Watch. Mira says, Kongol is too big for this room. No, he's not. He's not that big. Mira says, I feel sorry for him. I'm going to wait with Kongol. Aisha says, I'm going to. There are too many people in this room. Oh, yeah. Those guys that put paintings in the room of themselves. I hate them too. And don't ask me to show the rest of this room. Unrelated. These are two different things. I just wanted to remind you. Claire says, let's split up and search. Okay. Painting. Painting. Claire says, it is a portrait of Princess Emily. Wow. Oh, it's Dark Souls DLC. Or not DLC. Is that part? I don't remember. Is that DLC, the painting part? It's an optional area. Here says there's nobody there, nobody here. All right, so that joke works then. Dart says, where are we? What on earth has happened? We got sucked into astrology. Rose says, it seems magical space was created in the painting. It seems peculiar. Dart says, is this magic? Dart says, where? No, wait, Dart. Hold on. Somebody says, Dart, where are you? Dart says, we are in the painting. Hazel says, they must be talking about this. Albert says, don't touch the painting. It seems to be linked to the world over here. I got it. Dart says, look. He says, Emily, Sister Emily. Dart says, it is too dangerous to go. Albert says, oh, she is Princess Emily. Rose says, it is linked with a different dimension. It is too dangerous to jump over. We'll have to climb over? Albert says, she is right in front of us. How can we? We'll have to find the invisible bridge like Digimon. Dart says, look. Dart is King Findy Pants. Oh, there it is. Dart says, we can cross now. Well, I don't know about that. I would test it with my toe first. Like, Albert says, Princess Emily. Lisa says, Sister. Lisa says, Sister Emily, please wake up. Lisa says, I cannot wake her. Albert says, let me do it. Smack. Albert says, Princess Emily, wake up. Wake up at once or something irrevocable will happen to Tibaroa. Albert's such a nerd. And that worked! Oh my god! Emily says, Lisa says, oh, Emily. Emily says, Lisa, and you? Where am I? Albert's awesome. He walked over there, smacked Emily right in the face, and it woke her up. He's the only one that knew what he had to do and was willing to do what was necessary. Violence against women. And if we had done more of it, we wouldn't be stuck with Shauna. Lisa says, you have been sleeping for the past 6 months since we went for a horseback ride, sister. 6 months of sleep. That's like my wife. She gets cranky if she doesn't get her 6 months. Emily says, a half year. No, I actually said 6 months, not half year. But Emily says, I was sleeping the half year since the horseback ride. Emily says, what about the coming of age ceremony? Yes. What about the moon dagger? Dar says, it is about to be passed over to another person. It just works. It's pretty good. Emily says, can you explain that to me? How about this other person and you? I'm really having a hard time reading today. Emily says, it seems I've troubled you a lot due to my absence. Emily says, let us go to the Chamber of the Sun. We have to let people know the truth. And we will do so without clothes. Everyone, take them off. Why? Make it more erotic, I guess. Why would we do that? Look. Nudity makes things better. That's why Paw Patrol is so good. No! Wait, that's not a bad thing as long as it takes me back to the... Oh, this is story stuff. Bandit Knight says, yes, Your Highness. That makes a lot more sense. It didn't really make much sense when I had Lisa, but now that I have Emily, it makes a little bit more sense. Bandit Knight A says, how graceful. Bandit Knight B says, there's no comparison with the fake one. Bandit Knight A says, hey, there's no time for this. Our plan is not working anymore. Bandit Knight B says, we gotta run. Those guys got it figured out. There truly is not enough feet in this game. And that's true of most games. That was the one thing Tomb Raider 2 had going for it. Down here, right? Whoa, 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 whoa. Alright, now it's time for some ginglings. Bandit Knight says, oops, it's Princess E, Emily. Emily says, did I make it in time for the ceremony? Bandit Knight says, yes. Just be cool, man. It can still work. Emily says, shall we go? Boom, 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 boom. Ling-a-ling-a-ling-king-king. I haven't upgraded the equipment of my people in a long time. Do I actually have new stuff yet? I don't even look at the items that I get from battle anymore. Nope. I don't care about Shauna. Steal your blade. Oh. That looks way better. Holy crap, he already does the most damage. I don't care about that. Back to Rose. Where's Rose? Alright, we're good. That is a puffy man. King Zyor says, "You've been filled with 20 years of experience since you came into this world." That's a very weird way to phrase that. All I saw was, "You have been filled with," and then I got excited. And then I saw the number 20 at the end, and I got really excited. You have reached the age that deserves the succession of the Moondagger as an heir to the throne of Tibaroa. Never forget the blessings of the sun, moon, and stars. No Oxford comma there. King Zyar says, "Anybody? Are there any objections?" I object. Who's that back there? It's me, Shrek. Donkey. King Zyar says, "I assume the silence to be the approval of the succession." Shane, you bet I did. I did it for you, my friend. Emily says, "I have an objection to the succession." Succession objection. King Zyar says, "Oh my god, there are two Emilys." King Zyar says, "The Moondagger." King Zyar says, "What is going on?" Dart says, "King Zyar, that girl is a fake." Emily says, "I have been put into a sleep for the last half year." Emily says, "During that time, it seems this person was making a variety of social missteps." Lisa says, "Father, that woman was going to take over Tibaroa by forming a conspiracy with the Garage Gang." Someone claimed that it's not missable after I said that you claimed that it was missable. But I believed you, and I went back for it. Oh, until the final dungeon. Okay, so it's not technically missable, but it might as well be. King Zyar says, "Oh my god." Fake Princess Emily says, "Huh? I guess you found out about everything. Don't you think it's too late? I got this in my hand." Oh, well, you got what in your hand? There says, "Look around yourself. There are at least 5 of us." Fake Princess Emily says, "You think I'm concerned, huh?" There says, "Who are you?" Fake Princess Emily says, "I guess I cannot run in this stuffy dress." The reveal! Fake Princess Emily says, "This will be a treat. Let me show you my true self." Heck yes! Unzip! Oh, no. Oh, she pretty much did. It's Linus! And Lena says, "Surprised, huh? This is the true self of Miss Linus." Linus? Linus? Dart says, "Yeah, this is the Squidward meme, right?" Dart says, "Princess Emily..." She's going to be a party member. She has to. Dart says, "Princess Emily, please leave the room with the king and Princess Lisa." Dart says, "The Garage Gang has fallen apart. Give us the Moondagger." Howard says, "The only chance you have is to give up." He says, "A girl in love doesn't know the meaning of the words give up." Lena says, "I have managed to get this for my love. I won't give this up so easily." Rose says, "I'm sorry, but you don't have time to be in love anymore." Rose is so cool. "Because you will die here." Lena says, "Interesting. Why don't you try?" This is where most people get their first game over? 20 plus hours in? Interesting time to get a game over. What the heck is going on? I think that's what this is. Hardest boss on disc 2. Okay. He's a run ender. Well, I can't wait for it. I don't remember what special does. We're just going to do it. Oh, does everybody turn into a Dragoon? Is that what happens? Yes. But then they do something? No. Rose Storm!
Rose Storm!
Perhaps you've seen it. It's a storm of roses. Appropriately named. For some reason, it raises our defense. Don't ask me about it. Okay, what color is that? Is that ice? If she's ice, I can fire her. Light blue, so water. Well, fire ain't gonna do it then. Alright, I suck at the timing of these things. That's not true. I actually do somewhat okay at it, but... Almost. Oh, fire and water are opposed, so I should have done fire then. Great. 360's not bad. I can live with that, actually. Demon's Gate. Dear, that's the name of your vagina. You asked me what your vagina's name was. It's Demon's Gate. Just in case you didn't know. Yeah, we might as well heal up a little bit. No, not Death Dimension. It is nice, yeah. You know, Dragoon attack. Yeah, we got Dragoons. Astral Drain!
Astral Drain.
Whoop. I bumped the microphone. Tee. Now that I've spent too much money and time setting up this real hardware setup, which is almost complete, I need to start upgrading the production value stuff. Like I need a new mic. The mic's not bad, but I need a new one. Yeah, we don't want that. We want this. I must have done it wrong? I did it wrong. That's okay. Whoa! Okay, maybe I didn't do it wrong. It was quite nice. Go! 27. Man, that did a lot of damage. Oh, she's like super hot. Like way too hot. She got to attack twice. That's not fair. I mean, it's 3-on-1. And that's fair. But the attacking twice thing, that's messed up. That was a lot of damage, too. What the heck was that? Attack was that? Whatever the heck Dart said. So I should have done fire then, is what you're saying? Sure, why not? Let's see what happens. This is the final burst. We don't talk about Shauna here, Shane. I'm sorry. I know you were late to the stream. We don't talk about her anymore. I didn't actually say that in the early part of the stream, but Shauna sucks. I know you like Shauna. I'm sorry. Shauna sucks. Got an idea for a new tattoo. My very first tattoo, as a matter of fact. Shauna sucks. Over my heart, because I mean it. This attack is brutal. This is going to put, what's-his-face down for sure. Or it's only going to hit one person for some reason. Couldn't tell you why. Astral Drain. Because she's unlikable. Even unlikable people have cool moments. Just look at me. I'm sure I've done something cool. Nah, probably not. Definitely never threatened to throw guards off a tower. There's not enough health. %, agree with empty threat. $100 MP for all, that sounds good. I kind of don't want Albert to heal because he does absurd damage and I want him to do it. I want him to attack. I don't necessarily want... The other two are dragons. Ooh. Sure. Please don't hit Albert. It's gonna hit Albert. I hit Albert. Still up though. Darn it. Oh, well, this is definitely going to put Albert down. No, never mind. It's just on one person again. Whatever. Astral Drain again. Might as well. Give me a little bit of juice. Not a lot, but some.
Astral Drain.
Alright, if it's Albert's turn next, which it might be because we doubled his agility, I will heal him. I will heal everybody. I might as well. Everybody's hurting a little bit. Unless she attacks. It's Dart's turn. Dart's turn. Whoa! That button press was not registered. I don't know what happened there. Oh well. That 292 is still not bad. Come on, Albert's turn. Come on, Albert's turn. Albert's turn. Yeah! Healing Breeze! Oh, yes. Oh, Albert's turn again, you say? All right. Gust of Wind dance! 271 in normal hit. That was a normal hit. It was not a dragon hit. Just a normal by God hit. Thank you, Spartan. Gust of Wind dance! Man. Just don't hit Albert. He doesn't like what you do to him. I'm sorry, my friends. I reverse headbutted you. Gust of Wind dance! Sure, why not? Yeah, why not? Oh, cross dance. Seatronic is here. Hello, my friend. Gust of wind dance! Wait, Crush Dance did more damage. Oh, because he's fire, right? She has a headache. Three in a row. That means I can attack with other people now. Dang, that hurt. Oh, yes. Oh, it just feels so good. I can't even describe it.
Yes. Go.
Crush Dance.
Dance.
You know what I'm gonna do? So I feel like we're nearing the end of the fight. And while this isn't that efficient, I wouldn't mind a little bit of Rose Storm. Wouldn't have minded.
Rose Storm.
Rose Storm. Just by the way, Rose Storm. Beep beep boop boop beep beep boop boop boop. Hello? Rose Storm. Boop. Rose Storm's pretty good. That's a buttload of damage. I'm gonna risk it. I'm not gonna heal him.
Die. Hard blade.
Oh, she disappeared. 90 damage. She was very close to death. I did not need to do Rose Storm. Yeah, oh yeah, Albert would have been taken out. But instead, Rose Storm. Everyone, I have an announcement to make. Rose Storm. Giggling. Oh, double glings. Lots of glings. Shauna, get out of here. You're fired. Glings everywhere. We got the glings. Well, if that was it, and there's not a second form, that did not end the run. Not even close. Like, I kind of smoked her butt. Like, I've destroyed her. Yes, I got lucky. I was told that it was not skill-based. It was all random luck. Oh, my bum. Lena says, you are not bad, I guess. Albert says, give us the moon dagger. Don't waste your time on this meaningless battle. Hazel says, Genrich is already dead. Garrich is already dead. Lena says, Garrich, I didn't care about the man from the beginning. What? Oh, from the... Okay, I didn't care about the man from the beginning. Not, he wasn't from the beginning. It's just from the beginning, she didn't care about him. I told ya, I need the moon dagger for my love. There says, admit your defeat. There is no way to escape. There says, no way to escape, huh? Hey, you over there. What do you think of that? Huh? Everyone turns around and she just runs away. Mira says, oh. Lena says, whatever. See for yourself. Is there no way to escape? I can't hear you because you're falling off a... Okay. Lena says, bye now. She has a jetpack. What is this game? It says, wait! Albert says, oh no. She is a wingly... Whoa! Whoa! The reveal! I did not expect that. I thought she was just a loser bandit. Rose says, the species that dominated the bygone world. Rose says, she's a survivor. She's gonna make it. King Zyar says, people of magic who run across the sky with wings. Was she here to take it back from humans? Yeah, I guess the, either the name or perhaps the legend is incorrect. Oh, and by the way, they had jetpacks. King Zyar says, you are the king of Serdio, Albert. Why did you take such a risk? Silverdrop is here. You missed... I was about to say you missed nothing. That's not true. We've been going for a while. Albert says, it might be self-gratification. However, I would like to settle my friend's score with my own hands. I defeated what people were saying is one of the hardest bosses in one try, and then everyone said I got lucky. So I guess I'm just not actually good at anything. This was the one thing I thought I had, and then I didn't have that either. Albert says, we are pursuing a man who manipulated the war with Serdio from behind the scenes. My friend was killed by that man. At the same time, the moon gem, which belonged to Serdio, was taken away. Albert says, we have different reasons. However, we are all linked to that man, and here we are. I will say, if we're talking about relative difficulty, she is probably... She's not hardest by mechanics. She's hardest by damage. She did a lot of damage. I'm messing with you, Shane. It doesn't bother me at all. But yeah, she was doing a lot of full party, good amount of damage. And I imagine if people... She's definitely the only one that has done that up to this point. At least that much. It's laughable how easy this game has been, so that is definitely a culture shock, and if people aren't expecting it, I'm sure that ended a lot of people's runs. Because they're walking in thinking like, oh, it's just another boss, who cares? And then she just rocks your world. But did they have Rose Storm? Albert says, we have different reasons. However, we are all linked to that man, and here we are. I already read that, but whatever. King Zyar says, you said the moon gem. It is a legacy of the Wingleys, isn't it? The Wingleys. That's such a stupid... Dar says, could you please tell us about the moon dagger, your majesty? No comma there, despite overusing commas everywhere else. King Zyar says, it was after the Dragon campaign. Humans defeated the Wingleys and built Serdio, Tibaroa, and Milicesu. They say the few surviving Wingleys sent a divine object to the moon as a proof of peace to the three countries. That's all I know about the... And then I skipped the last word. Albert says, we have the same legend in my country. What is dangerous is that we humans don't know what the divine Muja object is for. Is the game's worst team. Dart, Rose, Kongol. What is dangerous that we humans don't... I already read that. Dart says, you mean the Wingleys know everything and formed this entire conspiracy? Typical Wingleys, am I right? Emily says, Father, we have to take the moon dagger back. Emily says, before the stars that have beheld Tibaroa are lost in a shadow. Why is there a comma there? King Zyar says, it seems that girl of the Wingleys got away to Elisa Bay. Is Lisa ill? We should check on her. Now, it's time for an appearance by Commodore Puller. King Zyar says, I will send the most powerful warship that Tibaroa has, the Queen Fury. Have Commodore Puller pursue her. Of course, you are more than welcome to be on the boat. Don't mind if I am. Dart says, I appreciate it, your majesty. King Zyar says, it was the first time I've seen a Wingley, but they seem to be beyond our power. I mean, they look pretty normal outside of the jetpack and the hotness. So that, we might need your help. Emily says, please take care of yourselves. Okay. All right, to the Stardust, maybe. And then we got to look around for the Stardust that we missed. Which, that'll be fun. Is everyone going to have a good time with that? I think so. No, not... Why can't I just... I just want to go in the kitchen. I thought it was the real dust of stars. Yeah, you didn't really explain what it actually is. All right, let's go over what... Oh, okay, how do I get back down there? Let's go over the Stardusts from this town. I'm sure someone's got it loaded up. Ging-a-ling-a-ling-ging-ging. I apparently already got the one by the statue. There were 2 in Danao. Didn't I get the 2 in Danao? Danao waste my time. Woo! Maybe I didn't. I don't remember. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure we had all of the ones going into this town. I'm pretty sure we had an even number when we came back. One in the pool to the left of the entrance, which I believe we got. Left of the entrance. Left of the entrance in the pool. Left of the entrance in the pool. Whoa, no! Oh, wait, no, into now, you were saying. Yes, I think I got that one. What was the other one? Yeah, I can't imagine Miru's gonna get one, so. Mayor's house. All of that is in... Alright, let's go to Danao then, even though I hate the fact that I have to go through the Barrens to do it, but we'll do it. It's not that long. We'll probably get a gust of wind dance or 2 in. Hopefully. But if I do, it'll be all luck, no skill. Because I have no skill. Once again, not actually offended. I just think it's funny. Ah, posture. Ow! And I also agree with you. If she had blasted me with like 2 AoEs in a row, I would have been dead. Like there would have been nothing I could have done. Oh, the posture. Like it is this... I don't know if it's because I'm losing weight and the flab on my bum is less, but my butt hurts like a lot sitting down in this chair. I mean, if I do one of these numbers a little bit, it relieves some of the pressure, but then I look like a psycho. All right, let's do it anyway. It's not because my butt hurts. And it's not Saturday, so we can't explain it other ways. It truly is just my butt. If I could figure out how to make my butt feel good, again, outside of the context of what I do on Saturdays, then this wouldn't be a problem.
Die. Hard blade.
Does Hardblade suck? It does nothing. Gotta level it up, I think. Cross dance! Oh, cheese. That's a good idea. Good idea. Alright. I'll look into the cheese thing for next stream. Or I could just get fat. That seemed to be working out for me. That's a pillow you carry around with you. I wasn't even that fat relative to how fat I've been. And even that little bit of... I'm down... I don't want to say the weight because I don't want to seem like I'm bragging, but I'm down some weight. And... my butt hurts more than it did before I was down the weight. But this is okay, because if I'm leaned back here, then it's all directly into one spot. If I sit up like this, I'm evenly distributing the butt pressure. Next week. All right, well, Spartan, when you figure out your Discord thing, get in there and talk to me about working out. We'll talk shop. I'll tell you what I'm doing right now. As in, I will tell you the routine I'm doing right now. I will not tell you right now the routine I'm doing. Rose sucks. 2 additions. Whip smack, more and more. Hard blade. Well, it's more just, again, she's like maybe my favorite character, the more she talks. And I'm... outside of the horniness factor, which is a factor, but outside of that even, I think she's very interesting. Yes, don't overdo it. I've definitely overdone it many, many times in my life. It's never good. Always rest when you need to. It's tough when you're not into fitness and you're like, oh, if I take a day off, I'm going to slide back into the old habits. But fitness has been a part of my life for, oh boy, 12 years now? 13, something like that. So it's like, it doesn't matter. If I slip, I'm going to get back into it. No big deal. Happens repeatedly. I'll get a little puffy, and then I'll say like, all right, that's enough. No more puff. All right, so where's the other one? If it's not in the pool by the entrance, which is, I believe I got the first one. Oh, Mayor's house. Someone said Mayor's house. I think I got that one though. I seem to recall getting that one, but we'll check because we're here. Yeah, if you want good habits in your life, the best thing you can do is actually make it a habit. Make it so that it's just part of your day. You don't even think about it. Like, I wake up and it's not optional. It's something I care about. It's something I think about. It's just like eating. It's just like hygiene. And my wife is scoffing that I said hygiene, but 29? 29. So we're missing one. I like how Dart takes his time going upstairs. He doesn't want to fall. He doesn't want to get injured. I'm almost positive we got the one in here, but maybe not. Think with the dishes. Oh, ging-a-ling-ging-ging. That's good. Apparently I didn't get it. So, the butler needs to get on it. There's a ton of dishes in there. What are we paying him for? Angus is relieved. I'm relieved too. That would have sucked. Now I don't recall where we're going. We're chasing the Wingley. We're going to a place called Elisa? For some reason? Yeah, we're going to carry on my wayward son. you will always remember. Any longtime Randy fans know that that song is significant to me. It's also a good song. I think it's a significant song to a lot of people. My friend said out loud that it's his favorite song ever. And I don't know if I could tell you what my favorite song ever is, but it... Oh, okay. So Shane is also there. I now know 2 people in my life that think Carry On My Wayward Son is their favorite song. You need to go back to Now for the story. Oh. Don't now... I was going to try to come up with... I got nothing on that one. Don't now have to tell me twice. Got there. Got there. That was terrible. Rose, you suck. You don't suck. I really like Rose. Crash dance! Come on now, I lost it. Yes, they do. I like Albert. Albert's a nerd. I think it's funny that he's a king, but also a nerd, and a king that likes to get his hands dirty. It's like, no, I like the nerdy stuff. So where that last Stardust was. Wait, go back there? Oh, that was Danao, huh?
Yes.
So when I say Danao have to tell me twice, I meant, yeah, you do. You do. You do. Lost it. Like, I can't do it with anybody right now. Did that thing just fart? Well, I kind of want that thing to survive so I can hear it fart again. Ah. Yes.
Yes.
It's a good game.
Go. Crash dance.
Boo-ba-doo-ba-doo. Scooby-doo-doo-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. Back to where I was, because I went the wrong way, because I'm a fool! I would play JRPGs like that if... Oh, alright, how do I phrase it in a way that won't offend people? The characters aren't different enough to actually matter. They have a couple of abilities that are different, but it doesn't really matter. It doesn't. So I don't feel like I'm missing out by sticking with people.
Die. Hard blade.
Hard blade. The blade is hard. Albert is poison. Gust of wind dance. Yeah. Just all right. Bam. Yeah, cause I can't think of an RPG that I've played where I'm like, no, this person is effective in combat, therefore I want them in my party. That is never the factor.
Die. Hard blade.
For me. Bow, 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 bow. I remember when Rick, and I played through Baldur's Gate. That was probably the one time where we're like, okay, we need something that's complements the characters we've created, or else we're just going to be screwed. So, unfortunately, we did not... Okay, it was about 50-50, because one of the characters we chose to come with us because of combat effectiveness, the other is because we liked her a lot. So, but... And also, my character was romantically involved with the one that was combat effective, so we felt compelled to keep going with that. And I think that's like the one time where that was a consideration for me, though. Most of the time it's, okay, who do I like? And I will work around it, because games are designed well enough that you don't need to be optimal. I'm gonna lean back a little bit, because now my front butt is getting a little... Not my front, because people say front butt when they mean like a belly, but not my front butt, the front of my actual butt. Angus, I'll address that in a second, because that's a good point. But I also don't necessarily agree that it's a flaw. If it bothers you, that's great, but and I think that's completely valid. But I want to bring up something in contention with that. Party member, love both characters. I don't give a crap about Kongol. I'm gonna be honest with you. Right now, that doesn't. Here's the thing: Final Fantasy is good at this. This game's yet to do this. Maybe it does later on, but in Final Fantasy, most of the chapters, the areas you go to are relevant to a character in your party, and you get more backstory for that character, and then you kind of know more about them, and you get a personality from them if you think about it. And because in my opinion, Final Fantasy is really good at storytelling, and this game has not done that yet for the most part. We have not gotten this is the town where we're going to learn of the family of Albert or Rose, or we haven't gotten that yet, and we're pretty deep in, so it's strange that we haven't. Maybe we don't. Maybe we just don't get it. Yeah. So if you're playing that Baldur's Gate, we are getting way off track here, but let's wait until I got gameplay, and then I'll address it. Shauna says, "Is this a ship?" Kongol says, "Kongol is excited. This bigger than me." I have no opinion on F12 because I didn't really play it, and I agree with you about Final Fantasy VIII. Did you ever visit Lavitz's mom since his incident? No, I did not. But I'll be able to go back if I care enough, right? Bart says, "So, this is the Queen Fury?" Kayla says, "You must be Dart." Dart says, "Yes, I am. And you?" Roughly 20-minute warning, by the way. Kayla says, "My name is Kayla." Okay. "I'm a crew member on the Queen Fury." Not after you get on the ship, I don't think. Is it just you get to talk to the mom and she gets sad? Because if that's the case, I'll look it up later. I don't necessarily care that much. And I think I may have already triggered it. Taylor says, Commodore Pueller, Dart and his friends are here." Pueller says, "What, Kayla? Be quiet." Pueller says, "A man of the sea should have a big heart." Pueller says, "Sometimes you listen to the waves and cast your dreams to the ocean. That is a man's romance." Pueller says, "Commodore, Dart and his friends are here. You got an order from the king. Didn't you, sir?" Pueller says, "Oh, you are the brave young people who routed the bandits. You deserve to be guests on my ship, the Queen Fury." Dart says, "Thank you. But we don't want to be treated as guests. We want to be treated as quests. We have the same objective, to pursue Linus. Linus? I still haven't decided what I'm going to call that person. Keeler says, I like that. Keeler says, we are ready to go, sir. Keeler says, I see. Now the only thing left is for you to board. Keeler says, as soon as you are ready, we will hit the ocean. Alright, well, I guess now's my chance. She is so far away, though. It has to be amazing. You have to tell me right now if everybody wants me to go back and talk. Oh, alright. I'll do it, but... Oh, man, that sucks so bad. It's so far away. No, I think people want me to see it. I think people want me to see it. It's okay. Well, I'm kind of leaving it up to a vote. Do people want me to see it? Because if not, we're going to get on that boat and we're going to get a move on. Because keeping in mind, if I head back, we're probably not even going to be able to see it today because I'm going to be out of time. It's going to take that long to get back there. So far away. So gosh darn far away. You say mini storyline. Is it... Do I get items out of it? Because if not, I will look it up later. In fact... One second. Okay, so is it refugee family moves in with Lavitz's mom? Is that it? Because if that's the case, it's 53 seconds. Let's see. The boy called me Grandma. He said he loves me. This can't be it. I have a warm feeling it's been a while since I have something. This can't just be it. I can't read this out loud. It goes by too quickly. Also, someone's using filters on this thing. Those polygons are sharp. All right. I can't possibly care. I'm sorry. I'm going to have to veto that because that's just going to take way too long. I'm just not willing to backtrack that much. If someone wants to describe it to me in great detail, I'm more than willing to listen. Chucky Finster plushie. Yep, I loved Rugrats growing up. And yes, I too, I learned about Hanukkah because of that that special. I didn't know it existed, and then I watched that thing, and it taught me about it. I love old Nickelodeon, period. I throw that on occasionally just when I need the warm and fuzzies. Alright, let's see. Kayla says we have any. Yeah, let's go. I'm sorry. I'm gonna miss these scenes. Kayla says now, let's set sail. It's just not worth it. It's so long. The backtracking is brutal. That was the shortest boat ride of my life. And I've been on at least one. Compared to that other one, it was much shorter. Oh, here we go. Oh, that's looks great. I love the way this looks. Holy cow. That looks so good. I'm not entirely sure what's going on. It's kind of lingering on it a little bit. Maybe they were impressed with the way it looked. There's Shauna getting attacked by birds. That's good. Hopefully they kill her. Shauna says, many things have happened. Shauna says, I was put in jail and Dart came to rescue me. Please do not recap the entire story. We were with Lavitz and now we are here pursuing Lloyd. Yep, there you go. That's it. That's everything. Shauna says, there are so many things I don't understand. The moon that never sets. The voice of Virage. You're gonna spend 40 minutes in this part. Wow. Okay, well, we don't have 40 minutes today. Maybe we save it and wrap it up. Is this a long part? Shauna says, I wish I could fly like you guys. Shauna's talking to birds again. Guys, she's talking to birds again. I'll get the medicine. Shauna says, but it doesn't take me anywhere. Dart will laugh at me. Shauna says, Dart, I wonder where he went. Oh, no! No! Oh, that's terrible. Oh. Oh, we have to play as Shauna. Anyone but Shauna. Why is that guy doing Shauna's work? He is focused on cleaning. I shouldn't disturb him. Okay. All right, let's see. Those guys are pumping. I'm not entirely sure what they're doing, actually. 2 Stardust here, 1 in the wheelbarrow next to the Kongol. Well, yeah, here we go. This one. This one. I mean, I'm not thrilled about playing a Shauna. I don't like Dart either, but at least I'm used to Dart. Where's the other one? Oh, they're behind a pipe outside of Albert's cabin. Can you miss these permanently? Shauna says, hi, have you seen Dart? Kongol says, I don't like you, Shauna. Shauna says, I'll look somewhere else then. Wait, what? Kongol says, no Dart here. No Dart here. Yes, the deep conversations we get to have with our party. I'm such a jerk. I'm sorry. The more we shovel the fuel in, the more power the ship has. Yep, that is how that works, yep. Steam power, yep. Alright, so we've got conflicting thoughts about this segment. We've got everyone who hates Shauna, and we've got Shane. He is pretty ripped. I'll give him that. Maybe we lucked out and got... Oh boy, this is a labyrinth of a boat. Alright, so there are 3 doors that lead to the exact same 20-foot radius. Four beds, more than enough because I get to sleep with Dart. Please, Dart, love me. Shauna says, have you seen Dart? Albert says, no, I thought you were with him. Shauna says, no, I wish, but I'm not likable in any way. What are you doing, Albert? Albert says, when you listen to the sound of waves, you feel like the world is breathing. It's very comfortable when I close my eyes. And you woke me up because you're Shauna and you suck. Shauna says, you are a poet. Shauna says, I'll look somewhere else. And the stardust in here. Perhaps next to the guy that's doing Shauna work. Alright, I want to get over here. I want to see. Oh, Miss Shauna, when I finish cleaning, can we have a cup of tea? Yes! You actually like me. Unlike the person that I love. Where is the stardust? I've interacted with every possible space in this room. Not on this screen. Well, someone said it was in Albert's room, didn't they? One down, okay. Albert says, it seems you haven't found Dart yet. It's not Shauna's fault, but it is Shauna's fault that she's relentlessly pursuing someone who is just not interested. Albert says, it seems you haven't found Dart yet. Yep, it's true. I haven't found Dart yet. I can't wait until the end of this section when Sephiroth shows up and we have to fight Genova. On that pipe. That pipe. No! Alright, now we're looking for Dart in all the wrong places. Okay, either way, she's not taking the hint. I don't know. If a dude switched the genders of Dart and Shauna and tell me that that would be okay. It wouldn't. Like, take the freaking hint. He's not interested. Hey, hello, Miss Shauna. Okay. Shauna says, Hazel? Shauna says he is contemplating. I shouldn't disturb him. Yeah. Shane, I don't know if that was you that made the joke the first time, but someone said almost exactly that. And it's very funny every time someone does it, so I hope someone does it again. I can't wait until we find the sentient lion-looking thing. Alright, well, here you are, Dart. Don't necessarily have time to talk to Dart, I don't think. Oh, really? How tall are you? May I ask? Shauna taking her time. That is very tall. You were right. I am not that tall. I am probably my favorite possible height. Thank you, dear. You're the best. I have the best eye on this ship. I never miss anything, whether it's a small boat or a flying... Wait, excuse me? No. Flying woman. Oh, right, because we're... Okay, never mind. We're literally chasing a flying woman. That one's on me. Good for you. Keep up the good work. Heck yeah, that's what my wife did for me. She mashed it up. She spread it on toast. Because I'm a millennial. Shauna says, Rose. Rose says, do you need me? Shauna says, I don't need anything from you in particular, but I was just wondering how you are doing. Rose says, I was thinking about Dart. Rose says, just kidding. Rose rules, man. Rose is the best character. Yes, you put Shauna in her place. Rose is so cool. Alright, Rose is my favorite character. That did it. That sealed it. God, that was so good. That was so good. That was the most character anyone has shown in this game so far. Just like, I want to mess with Shauna because she's pathetic and desperate. Alright, we do not have time to talk to Dart, I assume, so let's go find Miru. See what she has to say and then go save it. And there's that Discord link. That's perfect timing. Join that Discord so you can talk to me about all sorts of things. And eventually, I'll be playing something else and you'll need to help me decide what that looks like. So, join on over to the tinyurl.com. Join on over, huh? Click the link or type into your web browser of choice tinyurl.com/randy-discord, or if you prefer, tinyurl.com/randy-discord, and we will converse. And you can converse with other people that converse with me, and it's pretty much like an orgy if you're into that sort of thing. At a glance, I can find at least 20 kinds of spices. Somebody loves cooking. Apparently not Shauna, even though that's what she was destined to do. I just walked through that person to talk to him over here. Sailor says, say, how about having a julienne vegetable match with me? Okay, well, we'll do that next time. Also, of course, follow, subscribe, do whatever it is that people do to support other people. It would be greatly appreciated. I just want to... Whoa. Miru... I don't think I've seen Miru this close up. She has very little covering her naughty bits. Shauna says, what are you doing here? Miru says, I'm just bored. Miru says, you know what? Let's have a pillow fight. Tee-hee, tee-hee, tee-hee. We're sexy and having fun. Shauna says, sorry, I'm a little bit busy now. You see, Shauna can't even have a sexy pillow fight. She is boring. Wow. Wow, what? Wow, an open door. Shauna is easily impressed. Alright, well that was Miru. Unless this guy's got something. Millie Saseu, where the Wingly woman is headed, is vast. If she gets there, it will be very difficult to find her. Return to Plank. Yeah, we will. I just want to see what else there is. If anything. Kayla says, wait. Kayla, bring the parts. Aye, aye, sir. Ah! Oops, sorry, Miss Shauna. Don't worry, I'm worthless. You can do whatever you want to me. Oops, sorry, Miss Shauna. Well, I guess you're gonna do that every time I enter this? If so, that's funny. Okay, that's pretty funny. Oh, I see what you're saying. I guess I read plank as deck, which is where the save point is, and I thought you were telling me to go back to to the deck to save. That's not what you were doing. Hey, pretty. You want to sweat a lot and get slim? Don't do that. You don't need to do that. It's an unbelievable machine. You'll sweat like a piggy in such a hot place. Your pretty face will be ruined. Shauna has nothing to say. She doesn't want to defend herself. She pretty much just got sexually harassed, but that's okay, because it's just Shauna. No one cares about her. She's barely a person. Alright, we're gonna wrap it up. Thank you, everybody. This was a fun one. I enjoyed this one for some reason. I don't know why. Not that I didn't enjoy the other ones, but I enjoyed this one more in particular. I'm appreciating that these characters are starting finally to become characters, except Shauna. And that's good. And I'm intrigued by the Winglies thing, even if it is a stupid name. And thank you, Legitimate PlayStation, for telling me the save name and file, and probably where it's located on my computer if I looked far enough into it. But, and of course, thank you everybody else. We'll see you next time. That'll be Monday, same time, same, well, probably Wednesday for Dragoon. Man, I don't know, maybe Tuesday. We'll see. Join the Discord and I'll tell you. Have a good one, everybody. See you next time.